that amazing super chat.
Return, baby, on the summer night. A shot of love and a spark of love to breathe. The stars align and the month times night burn like a dried out leaf. Are we leaving on the next string, baby? I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now I ain't missed a 9 to 5, I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. A brand new start and a whole new part, they are big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, babe, you know I will. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Now nothing is this runs of life, you'll never find its match. So you live to be a million years. All hearts are lost by default in a time
Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all having a wonderful Labor Day. It's been a long Labor Day weekend. Can you believe it is September already? Oh my goodness. It is almost the end of the year. Holy moly. And I want to thank everybody that's given the super chats here. Let me put these things up here. Thank you for that awesome super chat. Let me do this right here. Boom. Thank you very much. And also, one from Southern 207 Hobbies. Hey y'all, and happy birthday, James. Good to see ya. Thank you. Yeah, both me and her worked our butts off at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. I hope you had a great birthday there also. Hello, everybody. I want to say hello. Russ's Rockin' O Railroad and Humanity Junction and Waycross Trains and the surrounding area trains. DES Media Productions. Southern 207 Hobbies, Dwayne Miller, Gerald Stewart, Norman Rowe. How you doing, Norman? Curly Express, Dwight. Oh my goodness, Thomas Grassi. How you doing, Thomas? Glad you could make it in here tonight. And who else do we have in here? Oh, I know we got more people in here. Chris Ruggieri, Ken Amos Jr., B&O 51, GRE 2057. With that amazing super chat. Joseph Haynes, good evening to work on trains and watch. All right, that's the way to do it. Caboose 121. Okay, Barry Olson, got my Mega Motor Shield and Wi-Fi. All right, you're on the ball. You're ready to go. And John Benicki, good to see you in here. And Ken N. And Reggie A. Stroud on vacation. What are you doing on here when you're on vacation? You should be out enjoying yourself, having a good dinner or something, enjoying the nice breeze tonight. Jeff Sykes, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, who else is in here? Sal Lidos and Scale Railroad. Okay, I think I put one of your things up in here. Where did it put it? Okay, here we go. All right. Thank you, Tom, for having us over tonight. My pleasure. Okay, and Boxcar Jerry's in here too. Good to see you, Jerry. Thanks for making it in here tonight. And Daniel Banks. Hey, guys, been forever since I have caught a Tom's Trains and Things. There you go. Welcome aboard. And who was the first one on here tonight? Gerald Stewart. He was the early bird. Yes. And Reggie says vacation in paradise. There you go. All right. Good to know. Okay, and Stu Structure. Oh boy. Great to see y'all. All right. And Daniel Banks is saying howdy. There you go. And Frank Stiller fan says, smash that like button. That's for sure. We need some like button smash there. And Chucky Inc. Transmaster in Xeon. All right. There you go. Oh, Tranmaster. Okay. I thought you might have said Trainmaster, but it's Tranmaster. I had it right to begin with. Okay. Ooh. John Train, BFGR, good to see you. And Adrian Gadsden. I'm watching and installing decoders tonight. All right, good to hear. Do we have anybody else? New Fenris Railroad was in here. Tom Chalabi, good to see you in here. Stephen Rowe. Okay, anybody else? Just an F40 PH rail fan. He was in here early. Oh, Train Master misspelled. Okay. There you go. All right. Yeah, there you go, Heath. Hit that thumbs up if you are enjoying the show. If you do not like the show, hit the thumbs up anyway. It doesn't matter because it all works anyway. I could see who likes and dislikes, but you can't. I don't know why YouTube did that. They said it will make me feel better not knowing that you don't know who dislikes it. What are you giving away on the show tonight? I'm giving away myself tonight, my knowledge. And I got a new thing up here, Heath, just for you. Okay, here we go. I told you to get your questions ready. So if you got your questions, I may have an answer, not guaranteed, but you can ask your questions anytime you want. Hey, Lehigh River Subdivision, good to see you in here. Glad you can make it. All right. And Sparky made it in here. Good day, model railroaders. Sorry I am a bit late, but was watching a full 15-minute ad before the show just ended. There was a 15-minute. I thought I blocked those ads. Hope you got your 2 cents. I don't know about that 2 cents worth from YouTube. That ad revenue keeps on getting smaller and smaller. I mean, I get more super chats and memberships, and as they go up, the ad revenue goes down. I'm not making any more money. What's the perfect inseam length of a Daisy Duke shorts? Wow. Cleaning the bathroom. 2 inches. 2 inches. Well, it depends on how long the boys are. Okay. 2 inches beyond that. All right. Let me put it that way. All right. Put it safe. Make it safe. Any other questions? Okay, so we went to a train show, and YouTube has given me a warning already. They didn't like what I said. They're giving me a bitrate warning already. Oh my goodness. Can you believe that crap? They're never happy with anything. And I got a good rant for tonight because they just blocked another one of my favorite channels for the second time. For this time's for 2 weeks, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. So YouTube, you're not even telling anybody what it is. Yeah, Big Brother is watching. Yeah, YouTube takes their cut before anything else. Yeah. Uh-oh. I see your. Why do you keep messing it up with making everything off center? Why is everything off? I am perfectly centered right here. Here is the center. Here is the center this way, right here. Okay, I'm right in the middle. My hat is up on the top third. My logo is on the bottom third. Okay, it's not messed up. My Doritos are over here. Except I moved my thumbs up thing because I was playing around with it. Time to go to Rumble. There you go. We're going to talk about Odyssey. Shareholders have priority over creators on YouTube. Shareholders don't have a say on anything. Google uses third-party companies to block everybody. And I'll talk about that later. Okay. Future rant. Woohoo! Yeah, there you go. All right. right. And Gary Shanks. Oops, I missed it here. It moved. There you go. Good evening, everyone. So the first one was not stupid. It wasn't stupid. Okay. I watched that full ad and they still have a banner on top of the chat. They must think I am going to buy a blender. I hope you do buy a blender, Sparky. I got it shut off, so I undid the unskippable ads, so you don't have to. You could unskip them. Your face cam is not centered, and look what the comments do when you bring them up. They've always been there. I haven't moved them at all. And the comments have always been right there. Hey, Heath. Ugh. It's the same. Nothing has changed. Okay, what else here? Oh, yeah, and the Manitoba Mega Train, there is no COVID no COVID restrictions. He said registration anymore, but I guess it's restriction. Okay, anytime that I don't know why Facebook puts this message in here. Hi, thanks for contacting us. We received your message and appreciate you reaching out. I never said that. Okay, here we go. Let me put this up there. Okay. All right, so that's that. Did I see Rick Bailey sneak in here? Yes, he did. How you doing, Rick? You made it here on time. And Wigwag Workshop. Good to see you in here. Yeah, there is a coin shortage in the U.S. No one can give their 2 cents. Oh boy. They are stressed over a train show. There you go. Oh, yes. Yes, we will, Frank. We will have another lockdown prior to Election Day. This September, October. We got 2 more months before Election Day. So you watch, they're getting ready. They had the dictator-in-chief on last week in his satanic thing. So we'll be talking about that, too. I'm full of it tonight. All right. So, yes, we went to a train show. There's Ken Amos. Okay, everybody's saying hello. Steve, 87. Hi, Mark. Hey, High Plains Drifter. Low Country Railroad. The Nightbot is in here. Frank Nahair. Good to see you. So you're saying it's worth a whole not worth anything. Hey, Leonard Skinner, thank you for putting that up there. Yeah, Trump 2024. Okay, I got another thing here. Okay, wait a minute. What's going on here? He said, damn spell check. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Heath sent I don't like the way the colors cut off your logo. Where's my logo at? Huh? That's an old logo right there. I don't even use that one. Oh, the one on the bottom. Okay. I ain't worried about that. That's YouTube. Hey, Chasco. Dave, BNSFN scale. No, it's not my fault. That's Heath's fault. It's always Heath's fault. And Philip Rowe, good to see you in here. Thanks for stopping by. All right. He said Steve 87 should run for president. He has my vote. Not sure it would count. If you get your abacus out, it might count. Half the country is the enemy of the republic, according to Brandon. That's for sure. I'd say more than half. Yes, more than half. Okay, so let's talk about some train shows here. Ah, boy. I got to make that thing a little bit longer or get a little bit faster drinking my water. Okay, so we went to a train show this weekend. We went to Melbourne, Florida. Not to get confused with Melbourne, Australia, because when I went on the Google Maps and put in, and I couldn't remember the name of the street. I said it's O'Galley, and I said Galt, Melbourne, and it brought up Melbourne, Australia on the map. So I said, uh-oh, that's not the right one. So, yes, we went to Melbourne, Florida. All right, good to hear, James. Soon as your stream started, it crashed. Oh, my goodness. As soon as I started talking about YouTube, my condition ain't no more condition anymore because it went kaplooey. Ah. Okay. Yes, Brandon, an idiot, just a puppet that can't read a teleprompter. All right, actually, I'm saving up to do a rent-to-own place, Sparky. There you go. All right, so here we go. Coming up, this coming weekend is Brooksville, Florida, north of Tampa. That's a Regal Railway. And let me move over here a little bit to get centered in this thing right here. There we go. Okay, right there. Okay. All right. Hi, fella James. There you go. Kyle Stevens. Sweet Southern. Okay. So anyway, Brooksville, we're not going to that one, but we'll be going to the Villages September 17th. It's on the 17th and 18th. And we'll be going there on Saturday. It's a nice little, just a little bit over a 2-hour drive. And that's going to be a nice one. You can get to see the village people. And see the YMCA. Okay. All right. Uh-oh, Reggie. Got to take the pups out. All right. Just waiting to pop in. Oh, just waiting. Just wanted to pop in for a short. Okay. I said, I'm adding too many zeros on there. Okay. Thanks for stopping in, Reggie. Really appreciate it. Especially when you're on vacation. Hey, Joe Rader. Late but here. Nobody's ever late. I just come on early. And there's the mom and son train rail fans. Good to see you in here again. Glad you can make it. All right, so now we got, after the Villages, we got D-Land and Pinellas Park on October 1st. We probably won't make it to D-Land because I want to go to Pinellas Park. I want to see, I want to get a big bear hug from Robert Sacco in Pinellas Park. So he has a train show Suncoast Model Railroad Club. It's at the Performing Arts Center in Pinellas Park. So we're going to be going to that one there. And then the week after that is Plant City. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. Hold on. Hold on, Rick. We're coming up. We're coming up to Arduino. Yeah, just wanted to poop in. That's Sadie's job. He's going to take the dogs out to go poop. Yeah, there you go. All right, but we will be going to Plant City. That's an NMRA. That's like a 3 or 4 day one. But the train show is on Saturday, October 8th. Man, that's like 3 weekends in a row. We at least we get to skip this weekend and then go to the villages, skip another weekend, and then get boom, 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 3 weekends in a row. Man, I gotta save some money up to make them, or not spend a lot of money on October 1st and October 8th so I could go to Timonium. On the 15th and 16th. We'll be in Timonium on the 15th. We'll be going up there. We're going to stay with my daughter in the Annapolis area. And we'll be going up to Timonium. Probably go to Baltimore. I don't know if we'll go to the B&O Railroad Museum or the Trolley Museum. It depends. Depends on, when we talk to people on Saturday, see where they're all planning on going. Maybe we'll make a party out of it and still maybe talk Ray into having a barbecue maybe on Sunday. Yeah, they're saying Timonium's going to be a full house this time. I remember the last time I was in Timonium was probably 2003. They had the 3 buildings filled up. They had the Cow Palace, the one next to the Cow Palace, and the one in front of the Cow Palace. All 3 of them were filled up. It was really big way back then. So, and that was a long time ago. 2003 was the last time I was there. So I hope I can last to make it through the whole building and to see everybody there. Always in October, Frank. There you go. I'm going where Tom goes. There you go. There you go, Rick. I got somebody following me. Time to get your COVID mask on and rob the stuff. Hey, I never thought about that. There you go. Tom, thinking of a stop in North Carolina in Spencer. We might stop. That's a good idea. Let me know. How far are you from Spencer? We stopped in there in 2019 on the way home. Had a good time. Unfortunately, it rained while we was there, so we had to cut it short. But yeah, that's a good idea, and I'm probably going to stop in Georgia also, Comer, and to hit the Northeast whatever end scale modular railroad in Comer, Georgia, the ones that was at the Atlanta train show. You know, I talked about being at Atlanta train show 4 years ago. It was actually 3 years ago. I went back and looked at it. It was January of 2019, so it was just a little over 3 years ago that we were there. Okay. Okay, Joe. Okay, so what vendor are you working for? I got the map for Timonium. Let me pull it up here. What's that listed under? I had the link up there earlier. Okay. Okay, October. That's not the one. Here we go. That's not the one. How come it's just showing me New Jersey? Timonium. It's hard for me to do that. Home page. There we go. Great scale model trains. Okay, so where did I have? Show floor plan. Okay. Raffensburg in the South Hall. Okay. Okay. Well, if they're naming the vendors, I can't see it. Let me put this up here. Boom. Okay, how come that's not working? My buttons aren't working. Oh, there it is. There we go. All right. So point me in the right direction. Where are you going to be? Holy moly. I see a lot there. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, way down here too. Oh my goodness. Well, looks like that's A, B, there's C right here. Okay. Just got, oh, so it won't be listed on there. So this, so. All right, but that's the layout over there. But we'll get to that later. All right, so here we go. But that's Timonium. Yeah, the mom and son rail fans, there is a transportation museum in Spencer and train store. Yeah, we was there 2019 in June on our way home after we went to the meet and greet. We went all over Pennsylvania and New Jersey and Ohio and Virginia and West Virginia and North Carolina and Georgia on that trip. But yes, who has been to Timonium before, and is it worth the trip? Yes, it is worth the trip. I haven't been there since 2003, and I'm driving 1,008 miles to go see it. So now I think that's a little bit further than it from Canada. Okay. Hello, Mini Prince. All right. I hope you do get a table there. I would like to see you. Yeah, Adrian says Florida is lucky they have a show almost every weekend. These shows are taking me broke. That's close to us. Let us know. The little choo-choo shop. There you go. All right. One of the best shows I have been to. Yes, I'm looking forward to that show. Oh, that's last year's map. Oh, okay. All right, so they don't have an updated map on there. Okay, so shame on them. Oh my goodness. Exhibitor directory link. Okay. Let me see if I could find it here. Corey says Monroeville sucks unless you're a Lionel diehard. Yeah, Monroe. I haven't been to a Monroeville show since 1980. It had to be 1984. That's even longer. Okay, Raffensperger. Let me see if I could find you on a link here. PQRRARA. Well, you're not on the list here. Let me see. Exhibitor. Nope, not yet. Now let me put this up here. I hope this is this year. Oh, this is April. Oh, come on, people. Let's get everything up to date here. My goodness. Well, here we go. Let's do the flyer anyway. There's the flyer right there. All right. Is that the right time and date? October 15th and 16th. There you go. All right, there you go. Okay, so let's get this one over here. That's Timonium. There you go. All right. That's going to be awesome. I'm thinking of bringing my scanning rig and offering live 3D scans. Good to hear. Oh no, Frank. Does that mean I have to come to Pittsburgh? Having surgery scheduled for tendon in elbow September 20th. My luck, it will be that weekend. Missing work till then as well. Oh my God, you could sneak out. September 20th, you'll be fine. It's just your elbow. I had surgery on my back and I was out shoveling snow 2 weeks later. Okay, to Mom and Pop, or Mom and Son, we have a local train museum here in South Carolina. It's a Lancaster and Chester Museum in Lancaster, South Carolina. I'm going to have to look that up. What is that near? And Ken Amos is asking, what scanner you use, Mini Print? We all only live once. There you go. And we're going to make the most of it. Why does the D-Land one close so early? Us poor night owls. D-Land is, well, 4 o'clock? Is that what time they close? And Mini Prince says, I have 3. Okay. Okay. In Oregon, we're lucky to have 2 shows a year. Oh, man. Okay, the current list will be out at the end of the month. Okay, we'll all have to wait until then. John Panicki says, love the little choo-choo shop. There you go. Mini Prince has my order shipped. Hey, Frank. I don't know if you could ask that here. Can you ask that here? There you go. Now you can always email me with a pic of what you want and I'll see what I can do. There you go. I bought an Xbox Connect camera and the adapter to hook it up to my PC, but I haven't used it yet. Good luck. I hope it works. All right, so now after Timonium, we got Monroeville, November 5 and 6. I wish I could make it to that one. And in between these Timonium and Monroeville ones, up in Strasbourg, the 611 is having, I think I seen Jerry was advertising, alerted us about the Strasbourg limited edition cab tours and cab rides of the 611. I think there's one in October 2nd. All the dates that I'm not going to be up there. I'd have to go up there early to see that. But anyway, Monroeville. Then after Monroeville is Gaithersburg in November 6th. I've never been to the one in Gaithersburg. I lived in Maryland for over 20 years, and I don't think I've ever been to one in Gaithersburg. Okay, then Pensacola, Florida, November 12th and 13th. If I go to all the train shows, I never get anything done. You see, I'm not getting anything done back here. That's because I keep going to the train shows. I keep buying stuff, and little by little, I'm putting a little bit of things here and there, but not getting anything done on my layout. All right, so a show in Kelso, Washington, right off I-5, and at the end of the show is Ground Mound near Vancouver, Washington. All right, thank you for putting that up there. And that is in Indiana and Michigan, and we don't have a show every week. Oh. I am going live on YouTube this Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for the monthly live if you want to join me. All right. Does Sparky is Sparky still in here? Do you have your, or Sparky or Heath or Frank? Can you put up his URL so we can advertise that here? Here in New Zealand, our much delayed National Model Railroad Convention is finally happening October 7th and 9th. Thanks to COVID, this was originally scheduled for Easter 2020. Ain't that a shame? That just sucks. But glad you're finally having a train show. I hope it's a good one. John Benicki says, I have a hobby shop in my basement now. There you go. Uh-oh, I meant Battleground. There you go. And there you go. Heath put the link up in there. There's his channel. And Frank said, beat him to it. There you go. All right. Thank you, Heath, for putting that up there. All right. So, does anybody else have any train shows that they would like to advertise up here? Okay, good one. Yeah, I know a model railroad show I went to. I forgot the name, but it was somewhere up in New Hampshire. There you go. All right, thanks for putting that up in there. Daniel Banks said, John Benicki, you don't live in the right area in Indiana. We have a lot of shows lined up between Indiana, Illinois, Ohio, and Kentucky. So many shows within a 2-hour drive. There you go. The problem with where I live, everything is 2 hours or more away. We're in the middle of nowhere here in Sebring. It's 2 hours to each coast and everywhere else. So we got a ways to go. There is tax. Sorry, there is tax. Oh my goodness. But anyway, does anybody else have any other train shows up? Okay, Corey says, I'll be right back with a couple of shows here in a few minutes. Okay, thank you for that. And while you're doing that, I think I have something here. Let me see where it is. Let me see if I can pull this up right here. Okay, there's the one, Manitoba Megatrain. No more restrictions for that. Okay, so let's start over. Boom. Let's restart and go back over here. Here's all the schedule. Oops, I didn't want to move that yet. Here's all the schedules for Great Midwest and Great Train Shows. I'll let you take a look at it. You could pause it. You could take a screenshot of that, but I'm not going to list all of them. There we got a lot of Wheaton, Illinois, Shakopee, Minnesota, Monroeville, Wilmington, Mass, Collinsville, Illinois, Edison, New Jersey, Overland Park, Kansas, Timonium. That one's in December 3rd and 4th. Ooh, I might be go up there in Christmas time again. Wheaton, Louisville, Chantilly. When's that? December 17th and 18th. That's not too far away from Annapolis either. And Grays Lake, Illinois. Okay. That's the next one. That's the next one after October. There's more than one. Will you need a passport for Manitoba? Only if you sneak over, you won't need one. I think DJ said he went over with his birth certificate. And humanity is, he said, is that a coming live stream? And that's probably a no. That's probably his channel. Okay. October 9th, Cathal Shannon Volunteer Fire Department. That sounds like around Pittsburgh. Let me see. Let me see. Do we have any more else here? That was Castle Shannon. It was canceled. Ray won't throw a barbecue. There you go. October 15th. Okay, okay. PSR convention back on track in 2022, September 7th through 11th at the 4 Points by Sheraton, San Diego in Kearney Mesa, San Diego, California, USA. That is a mouthful right there. Thank you, Ken. Uh-oh. You will meet Holly on Wednesday night. All right, October 10th in Scranton. I will be at that one. All right. There's one in Scranton. Oh, my goodness. I might have to go to Edison in December. I have not been in a while. All right. I got one more. Let me see what this other one is in here over here. This is North Carolina. This is November 5th and 6th in Raleigh. I've been to the fairgrounds in Raleigh, but I never seen a train show when I was there. And there's the Manitoba one. So that's it. Okay, that's the rest of them. Pensacola and Boca Raton. And maybe next time, after next week, I'll have something for in the late part of November, or even December. Oh my goodness. All right. Hey, Chasco, thank you for that 61.45. And you know what I forgot to do? Oh my goodness, I forgot to put this up here. Hey, if you haven't done so already. Smash that like button. And here Corey has another one, November 20th. Monaca Turners, Monaca, PA. All right. Hey, I like those Pennsylvania ones. Ah. Okay, thank you, Corey. And Nightbot had something to say up here. And I'll put that up in a little bit. Hey, there's John. Good evening. How you doing? When are you going to show us your haul? That is coming up right pretty soon. Give me time. No, not December. Ah. What is that strap on your hat? Does it help keep your thoughts together? I keep it tied up right there. that keeps my head intact. It keeps the hat on. I love your bridge diorama on Sunday. I was watching it on the TV. There you go. That is the 55 to 60 minute time slot. Is it time yet? Okay, we're getting up to it. We're only at 50 minutes right now. Let me take another drink of water because I need it. Okay. This is like Heath's unboxing. Yeah, but I haven't teased you for the last hour. With Heath, he teases you for an hour before he actually unboxes it. But I haven't said a word about it. So here we go. Where's it at? Where's my haul? Right here. All right, so we went to Melbourne, Florida for a train show. Now, if you watched the video, you may have noticed that, I was showing some plates over there. And I bought one of them, mainly because 3 years ago, we went to Harper's Ferry. And so I bought the plate for Harper's Ferry. It looks nice. There it is, right there. Boom. Get the glare out of it. Okay. The Hamilton Collection. It's got this stuff on the back. Harper's Ferry. Got it for 10 bucks. In a little styrofoam thingy too. How about that? Let me put this over here. Because I got some more stuff here. Alright, so last time we was in Melbourne, the guy said 60% off. This time he said 50% off plus $1, which made it a little bit easier. I got me a... Oh my goodness, do I have to get out the magnifying glass again? Anyway. Okay, so 48, I don't know, around that time frame. Not quite sure. It says $14, so it was $7. I paid $8 for that one right there. And then this one said $8, so I paid $5 for that one. Half off plus $1. And this was probably a 1954. Who knows? Somewhere around there. 52. Hard to say. But got them two. And then the one vendor had 2 box cars, one Pennsylvania and another one, I don't know what it was. And I was looking at them. Okay, they got metal wheels and knuckle couplers on it. And he said, $10 for that. And I looked at him, he said, $5. I said, okay, I'll give you $5 for it. It's weighted. It's got metal wheels. And it's not KD couplers. The knuckle moves with the air hose, so I'm not sure what brand that is. But that right there. Okay, $5 for that. Then afterwards, we went to TRF Trains and MNT Hobbies. I was looking for some turnouts, but he didn't have the right turnouts, so I settled for a couple of neon signs. 2 of them anyway. Right there. Window signs. Pabst Blue Ribbon. There you go. And I guess this one will go up on top of a roof. Or you could even put it on the window because it's Nathan's Hot Dogs, but it's got the structure up here so you could mount it up on top of the roof, so it goes either way, and it says Nathan's Hot Dogs. That one was $22.09. And of course, I had to get another Bright Boy. Because I use the hell out of these things. I don't know. My last layout, I mean, I hardly ever used them. But out here in the garage, I have to use them every week. I don't know why. I don't do anything out. I don't do any work out here. Yeah, change it to KD. Yeah, I'll have to do that. Yeah, it was well worth the $5. I mean, when I gave him the look, when he said $10, he said $5. I said, okay, I'll give you $5 for it. That's when cars were made of steel. Yeah, there you go. All right, that looks great. Yeah, I think I made out pretty good with that. So I don't know, how long are the auto racks? I would think probably the longest radius that you can get, 28 inch. Because what I got here, I don't have anything long on my railroad, but I have like 24, like here where it's tight, I got 24 and 21. And then back over there where I have a little bit more room, I got like 30 and 26. So get as a wide a radius as you can. The wider the better. The wider it looks better. Yes. Okay. Nice ride. There you go. And Ken N wants to know where Rockin' O Railroad is. Okay, there you go. 25 miles west of Portland. Sorry to hear about that. It's cold up there, ain't it? Yeah. The wider, the better. There you go. Tom, you're reaching your maximum capacity of buying things before. Shh. Don't tell Debbie that, Norman. Okay. Hold on. Keep it quiet. Yeah, change it to KD. Yeah, I agree. I got a bunch of KDs there. Yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful box car. It's weighted properly. It feels nice and heavy. 86 foot. Yeah, so as wide as you can get it. In my track plan, my mine line is going to be 28-inch radius and 30-inch radius. Anywhere that you can get it, the maximum radius out of it, do it. I mean, even if you're not worried about the length of the rolling stock or anything like that, the wide radius looks a hell of a lot better. Let me show you something here. Like even on this right over here, I didn't have to do it, but like down at the bottom right here, this is even curved, but all this is curved right here, and this is like 30 inches by the on this first curve, and on the outside, and 30 inches on the outside over there. So long sweeping curves, if you can do it right there. And here we got it coming around. So let's get a shot of the module cam while we're at it right here. Okay, there you go. Chasco, you still in here? Yeah, John Benicki said, definitely worth $5. That's for sure. I wish he had more Pennsylvania ones, but he only had 2 of them, and the rest of them were like crappy ones. So he only had 2 good ones there. Peyton, how you doing? Glad you can make it in here. Nice gentle curve. That's the way I like to do it. Okay. Okay, William. Thanks for stopping in. Let me know how far you are from Spencer. Send me an email. I may stop in there and say hello to you on our way back. Hey, Chasco. Okay, you're still here. You've been quiet. So we still got the module cam up here. Let me put the other one up here, the train cam, to give you the view of the 4-way view on there. There you go. Yeah, the module cam. There you go. All right. My childhood home was on the cliffs above the Union Pacific Yard in the Dallas, Oregon. Ken and I loved watching the trains as a kid. I lived right above the Union Railroad Yard in Duquesne. So I got the okay. How is the track going? Test track. Okay. No comment. Yeah, I lived above the Union Railroad and watched them going through U.S. Steel and all over the place there. The test track. Okay, here we go. It's dark tonight. I forgot to put the camera out there. I worked on it last night, but didn't get anything done on it because I was watching John. And that's how things go whenever, I watch Sidetrack Sunday, try to get something done. And I watch it on the TV, so I won't comment, but I spent time watching it more than I was doing anything. So But I had trouble getting turnouts. I had to order turnouts, and I had to order track because I tried putting flex track, and flex track on a 21 or 22 inch radius doesn't work that good. So I'm just gonna just getting sectional track for that. I mean, I'm just going around like this, and so that's kind of hard to do with flex track. When on this, where I have bigger curves and straightaways and stuff like that, I'll use the flex track. But you know, when it's nothing but just an oval, it's kind of hard to do because you're cutting more of the flex track apart. And so I just ordered some sectional track. Oh, the test track is now outside. Yeah, it's outside. It's in the backyard. It didn't turn the lights on. Yeah. Okay, Joe. Thanks for stopping by. Dog wants out. All right. Let your dog go. All right. Dave BNS F N scale. One person's crappy cars are someone else's treasures. That's for sure. They had a lot of them, and I got so many of the old horn hook couplers, and you know the the ones that you used to pay $1 or $2 for. I got like 3 crates full of them that I'm going to have to work on. Put new trucks on and new couplers on before I could put them on there. They all look nice. I'm gonna have to weigh them down a little bit, but they need a lot of work, and I got a lot of work to do here on everything else too. I have a new logo coming on Wednesday. All right, that sounds great. Yeah. Oops, I missed it. There it went. Crappy cars made great M&W cars and mill cars. There you go. I made a couple of sheds out of box cars. All right. Chris Ruggieri, do you need special turnouts for DCC, or will the old Atlas snap switches work? They're not. Let's put it this way: they'll work just as well on DC as they do on DCC. They're insulated frogs. You really don't need anything different for DCC than you do for DC. But I mean, it's a good thing to have your frogs powered. You need a relay and all the other stuff to go along with it. But that's what I like to do. I like to put, because over here I got a Unifrog right here, and I got Electrofrog over there, and my older ones are Insul frogs, and I had to wire up the outside because the frog itself is still plastic, but the guide rail is metal. So I had to power the guide rail. So as the wheels are going through there, at least you have something that's powered on it. So you don't need anything special. It still works. I hope that answers your question. All right. It's a 840 CW. All right. I'm a mile away from B&LE myself. There you go. Bessemer and Lake Erie. All right. Glad to hear. Can you run 50-foot, 60-foot, longer tank cars and 89-foot piggyback trailers on 28-inch radius curve and don't if they hang over? They'll hang over, but they won't look good. You just have to watch. Not too many of them. I think, who was it? Sparky had, somebody had it. Had a long one going around the curve, and it pulled them all off. Was that Sparky or was that somebody else? Peyton says, thanks. Yes, thank you. You're welcome. 28 inches, a good size curve. Yeah, it's better than it's better than 18 or 21 or 22. The bigger the curve, the better. All right, so we got that out of the way. Let me do this right here. I need to make them longer. Okay. Or do them twice. All right, so it's Arduino time. And the reason I wanted to put Arduino up here, because, let me get this stuff over here. Let me clear up all this old stuff that I had over here. And bring this up here. Okay, so, boom. Now you see what I did to the page right here. I used to have it DCC EX. And the reason I changed that is because, remember about a month ago, I told you that they were going to drop the plus off of their everything. So everything is DCC EX now. So I did the same thing on my webpage and got rid of all the pluses, and except for the old brief history of DCC and put in the correct one because they changed their website. Let's move this over here so you can see it. Their website and everything else was DCC EX, and mainly because they have EX installer, EX command station, EX web throttle, EX rail automation, EX turntable, EX DCC inspector, and they changed their web page on here to make it a little bit easier for everyone to navigate through. So if you were a beginner and just wanted the DCC EX installer, you wouldn't have to go through all the stuff about the more advanced stuff, like in the EX command station. The command station shows you how to build the command station, but the EX installer is the easy installer, so you don't have to use Arduino to do it. And here's what I'll be working on, the EX rail, this right here on the in the other room. And I haven't looked into this EX DCC inspector, but this is for troubleshooting. And the turntable, okay, that's really getting down into it. And web throttle, I did a video on that about 2 years ago when they first introduced that. But they make it a lot easier now, and the web page is updated. They just did this about 2 weeks ago. I wanted to tell you about it last week, but there you go right there. And I updated everything on here on my page to show you the same thing on there. So there you go. That's the changes that they made on the DCC EX. And hopefully I'll get my stuff in, so I'll be able to start working on this right here. All we have to do is change one of the settings on automation and start putting instructions in there, and I'll be able to automate the train as it goes around in the oval. I'm going to have an oval with two turnouts on it, so I have a siding on there. Put it off to the side and run two trains on there. run it off to the siding, run the other train around, boop, 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 run this train around, boop, 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 maybe put another third one on there, back it in, and, you know, all that good stuff. Hey, Chasco, glad you can make it. See you later. And thanks for putting that in there. Oh, that's the Amazon one. Thank you. And School Kill. Let me see. John put one in here too. Okay, so. But could you help me with my problem? I have an SD40. Think it keeps derailing and learn it's derailing. It has got 3 wheels and it keeps coming off the track and I don't know why. Probably you need to check the gauge of your track. If you're derailing, you probably have a kink in there somewhere, or your track is too narrow or too wide in some point, or all that good stuff. Anyone tried making their own clump foliage? Not me. Oh, there you go. John put the link for that up there. DCC EX. All right. Thanks for that. Okay. I wanted a 29-inch radius curve when designing it on any rail. It would fit my build size. There you go. Or the wheel sets. Yeah, it's always a good thing to check. I always had problems with my steam locomotives on my old layout, and it was always because of the turnouts or on the curves. It just went out of gauge just a little bit, and it would just derail. So you got to make sure everything is perfect. And when I did this layout here, I took my time and I made sure everything, all the joints, all even on my curves. I mean, my curves are wide. I soldered the flex track on it and made sure that there's no kink in it, and then made sure that when I soldered it when it was straight, and then I curved it. So that's the most thing that you have to look at. You just have to take your time when you're laying the tracks, because that's basically what happens when you're having derailments. If something goes wrong, something's out of whack, and your wheels are just popping over on the side or falling inside. It's an old Athearn blue box. Check the gauge, get yourself an NMRA gauge, and check the gauge of the wheels, and check the gauge of your tracks, and make sure they're good all the way around. And look down your track. Let me see. Like, see on the curves right there. Look down there and make sure you don't have any kinks, that they're nice and smooth all the way through. And you should have no problem whatsoever. Did you find something on the beach to make it make something good for your clump foliage? I just buy the stuff. It's too much trouble to try to make it yourself. Oh my goodness. 110 out here in San Francisco Bay Area, hottest day ever since I moved here over 30 years ago. My goodness. Yeah, that's my excuse. I'm taking my time to make sure it's perfect. That's why I have no layout yet. Well, I took my time putting in all the track. Don't get in a hurry of putting in the track, because that's what everything runs on, and you want to make sure that that is good and solid and good and in gauge, and everything works out really, really good there. So nothing but sand here. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Wheel gauge or bad track. Get an NMRA gauge if you don't have one. Get one and test out your wheels, test out your track. Hey, I use a small coffee grinder to make leaves out of real leaves. There you go. That's a good way of doing it. Okay. Well, it's not doing it to my other locomotives. It's just one locomotive. Well, you might have an issue with the wheels on that locomotive. So check them out. They might be off just a little bit. I use cheap herbs for the dollar aisle at the grocery store. There you go. And you can also cook with it too. All right, so let's get this out of here. If you haven't done so already, smash that like button. All right. You know, you gotta, and okay, YouTube knew it was coming because they gave me a warning, the stream current bit rate, and they're giving me the bit rate warning again. They know I'm getting ready to complain about YouTube. Okay. YouTube doesn't put out the put out the notifications. So that's why you need to smash that like button to let YouTube know that you like it. And if you have to, share it. Share it someplace. I don't care. Take it somewhere. California is so wacky, they are outlawing gas vehicles, but they won't let you charge your electric vehicles due to the power grid behind it. Overused. Wacky, yeah. Let's ban gas vehicles, but wait, don't charge your electric vehicles. We're having issues. Hold on there, buckaroo. Oh, I use some ground ginger to make grain spillage over covered hoppers. Looks great. All right, sounds good. That's a good idea. Have to be careful not to attract unwanted visitors when using natural ingredients. Yeah, I got lizards and frogs in here. They leave me surprises on everywhere. They do the same thing out on the back porch. Get your bicycles out. Yeah, there you go. You're gonna need them. Okay, so is it rant time yet? Did somebody say rant? Huh? Okay. All right. Bugs and other critters hate cinnamon and mint. That's a good idea. Yeah, use cayenne pepper. All right. All right. So let's talk about this rant. Okay. Now, I've been talking about going to Odyssey for a long time, and it's getting more and more obvious that YouTube is just destroying things for creators. I don't know if anybody watches Rakita Law. I mean, Nick Rakita has been on for a long time. He's got 400 some thousand subscribers. He does does a live stream usually every night at midnight. Goes for about 5 or 6 hours, drinks some pretty good whiskey while he's doing it, and always has some good conversations, and every once in a while he has some good guests on there. Well, a couple of weeks, I'd say about a month ago, when he was on vacation, YouTube blocked him for a week, and they actually blocked him for 10 days, didn't give him a reason why. They just said he went against the terms of service, but would not be specific, which they always do. Anytime that they give you a warning or anything, they're never specific about anything. They just said you went against the terms of service, and they leave it at that. And he asked them for a timestamp of when, and they would not give it to him. He has a contact at YouTube, since he's a power user on YouTube. He gets to talk to a manager all the time, and the manager can't even help him on that, because the manager can't get in contact with the people that do the scrubbing. I'll call it scrubbing, because they're third-party contractors. And most of them, probably, English is not their first language. Save a horse, ride a politician. There you go. That's a good one. Yeah, lizards and frogs partying. Just saying, be careful. There you go. Ray Ron says, love Nick. Yeah, I watch him all the time. And if you want to watch him now, you got to go on Rumble or Locals to see his live streams. Yeah, I get O-scale sugar ants sometimes. Yeah, I get sugar ants. I haven't seen any sugar ants this year at all. I've seen them every year here and in my other place, but I have not seen them here yet. I get the little crazy ants this year, but we use that, it's a liquid, I can't remember the name of it, but it's good for sugar ants. You put that out and it kills them right away. They eat it, take it back to their nest, and everything gets killed. Hey, Randall Ellison, how you doing? But getting back to Rakita, they just blocked him for 2 weeks. And last week, I think it was on Friday, he had this guy on, a transgender, some guy that was pushing transgender, that was trying to get him blocked off of YouTube. And he invited him on to debate him. And it was a 6-hour-long stream. I didn't stay up to see the whole stream. I fell asleep. But he had a long discussion with him, and he tore the hell out of this guy. And, told him what the hell's going on, And the guy, they connected on some things. But, he just ripped this guy a new asshole. But anyway, I guess this other guy's viewers didn't like it, and they complained. And so it was up for a while, and then over the weekend, it was knocked off, and he was blocked. And this is happening to a lot of people on YouTube. You can't say something that goes against the terms, and you don't even know what it is. Like 2 years ago, when the showstopper came, I got one of my live streams. It wasn't blocked all the way, but it was demonetized. They wouldn't give me a reason, and it's still demonetized to this day because I put on there quarantined in the train room. And they didn't like that, and they didn't give me a reason why. And you can't ask them. They just says against the terms of service. And that's as far as they'll go. They won't go any further with that. Even if you have thousands and millions of subscribers. There's other channels out there that've been blocked that have over 1 million subscribers just for saying something, and they don't know what's going on. So that's why I'm pushing Odyssey. Get your stuff on Odyssey. Get your stuff on Rumble, because you never know when YouTube is going to get pissed off at you and knock you off. I mean, you just have to say one bad thing. I mean, I don't know what the problem is with Nancy. She had, I don't know, she had, I think Sparky said she had to change her channel about 6 times already. And then there was a guy on, I don't know, one of the other live streams said DMW got his knocked off some time ago, and really didn't elaborate on it, and said, you know, it was knocked off, but he's not trying. But Toyman got his knocked off. I don't know if he was hacked or whatever, but you just have to be careful and get your stuff over on Odyssey or Rumble. Odyssey is real easy to get it up there. Let me see if I got it up here. Here's one of my channels. This is the one I use. A lot of this stuff, none of these videos are on YouTube here. These are all videos that I have on DCC EX on my webpage to explain stuff about Arduino and stuff like that. But I have 2 of my channels on there. Let me see. And thank you for following. I got 4 followers so far. But you can see that once you set it up to have your video synced, they'll sync automatically. The only thing is, if you have live streams that are over 2 hours, they won't sync. But once you get over a certain point, they'll sync them, because I've seen other users like Rakita and the Quartering and a couple of other ones. They have live streams on there. Timcast, Try Goglin, Pappy's on here. He just posted a video on there. And Alex Jones. Who else is on here? Electrician U. Okay, but you know, once you get up there in views, then they'll put, you know, just like anything else, they'll put more stuff on there for you. But let's go back to this one here, and you just set up your channel and you sync it, and it's easy as that. Chinese bots watching, there you go. Okay. Oh, a lot of stuff on here. Equal parts aqua. Hey, that'll get rid of anything. And baby oil to repel ticks when I'm out at night. There you go. Rumble, yeah. I got a Rumble channel too, but Rumble's a little bit hard. I use peppermint oil for the worked great, but I used too much. Wife's eyes burned and dogs was sneezing. Oh my goodness. Drop of peppermint. Peppermint does work. I don't have Odyssey. Nightbot put a link on it, and okay, so somebody else. Where's the invites? Boom. Now it said right here, we need toes to count soon. All right, so Invites. Okay. So how do I get invites? Your invite link. Okay. So if you want Odyssey, here's an invite to Odyssey. And Frank put it up there too. Here's the invite. And if you go to my link, I get credit for it if you sign up. That's the one good part about it. And once you're on Odyssey and create an account, you could sync your YouTube channel and it'll automatically upload all your videos to Odyssey. So if you ever have an issue with YouTube, your videos are there on Odyssey with no problems. No problems whatsoever. So if you don't have Odyssey, then you could go on there. Yeah, Rumble is hard to navigate. They just started to expand on the live streaming. I've been on Rumble for a couple of years ago, and I got a few videos on there, but it's so damn hard. And they just let me see, did Rumble? I think Rumble just bought out. Who did they buy out? I just mentioned them a little while ago. There you go. And Gerald Seward says, subbed. All right. Thank you. Robert Buxton. How you doing? All right. Let me see if I can bring Rumble up here. Let me cut this off for a little bit right there. Okay, so, all right, here we go. We got Rumble right here. So, it is, here's what I got on Rumble right now. And it's not easy to put on videos and stuff like that. And, you know, here it says train of thought, but let me move this over here. Okay, that's what I think my channel name is, but it comes up Tom Kovichak. So it's weird how it works. You think your name is Train of Thought, but it's actually Tom Kovichak. And I think Jim Tedesco was talking about it the other night. He's on Rumble also, and he was talking about Wise Guy, but it has his name up as Jim whatever 3A or whatever, the same as his email address. Thought they went public for stocks. Yeah, it says there, breaking news, Rumble announces a major step towards merging with NASDAQ and CFVI. And they bought out okay. Holy cow. Who did they buy out? Locals. There you go. All right, locals. There you go. Because yeah, so if you want to support Rakita Law, you support them through locals, and it'll take you to locals. And see, I got a locals account there too. But anyway, it's good to get your stuff on different places because, all right, now I've got 9 followers on here. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Hey, Craig, stuck in a truck. There you go. Tried to get on earlier, but no signal out on the area of my property I was working on. That is out in the boonies in there. You got a big property. All right. Syncing with YouTube videos on Odyssey right now. Good to hear. All right. Train of thought been derailed. But yeah, you need to get your stuff on one of these other platforms. Odyssey, Rumble. Hey, why could I never remember that? Locals. Locals. Okay, there you go. Locals wallet. I'm broke. Here's the wallet. Okay, let me cut this off of here. Okay. Okay, here's my locals. I got one follower. I don't know who the follower is. I don't know how you get a but it's at Kvichak, and I joined almost a year ago on locals. Okay. Boom. And live streaming on here. And I might try doing a live stream on Rumble, but it says you go to rumble.com live, set up a new live stream, and then you have to put up like a less than a 60-second long video. And while that video is running, they'll give you the placeholder. Once the placeholder is uploaded, we'll provide you with a streamer configuration that consists of a streaming URL, RTMP, and a streaming key. Well, from what I understand is it's a different one every time. Well, like with YouTube, you could keep the same ones and use them over and over again. But I'm assuming that right now with Rumble, you have to use a different one. So that makes it a little bit difficult on there. But I may try to do it on there. And let me see. You can stream on locals, and I think you could stream on Odyssey too. I'm pretty sure. Let's see right here. Yeah, you can go live. Yeah, so you can go live on Odyssey too. So one of these days I'm going to go live on Odyssey. Follow me. I got a couple of channels here. It says I have 9 followers on this one. I have this other one. Here's my other channel. I got 5 followers on this. Tom Kvichak exclusive. This is where I do most of my communication from. And I got 9.31 bit something. I don't, some kind of coin. I don't know what it means. But I got something in there. I create a second YouTube on SCL Seaboard Coastline, going to it come sometime later September, October, when I kid 70 and more. There you go. Hey, Reggie, thank you very much. What is locals? Locals is, let me put it over here. Locals is something like Patreon. Okay, you can post your stuff on there like Rumble and YouTube, and you can have memberships on it. And locals takes a little bit less than YouTube does. Let me see who I got on here. I got Ruben Report, Rakita Law, Dinesh Bongino, Liz Wheeler, Michael Malice, NGO Go Zone, The Babylon Bee, Candace Owen, Prager U, Charlie Kirk, Cat Timpf, Verdict with Ted Cruz, Carp Dunctum, Knowledge is Power, and here's a model railroading. There's one model railroading channel on Locals. Okay. So I joined that one there. So you could create communities on there. But just like, okay, I'll pull up Liz Wheeler on here. They have they have regular streams on there, or regular videos, and then they have supported videos. So if you join, I don't know, depending on what they set up, you could join them for so many dollars a month, and you could do their get their exclusive stuff on there. Okay, they have free videos on there, and then every once in a while they'll put exclusive stuff on there for their members. But a lot of them just have a lot of stuff on there. Yeah, this is a supporter only post, and $50 under the amount to give per year. So a minimum of $50 per year for Bongino. Let's see what Nick Rakita has. Does he have a become a supporter? $50 per year. So I guess the minimum is $50 per year. Or you could even put on more. Okay. But anyway, that's, you know, just like Patreon. They take a little bit of a cut. I think they only take about 6 or 7%. But you're more secure on there because they're not going to ban you like Patreon does, or like GoFundMe does, or all that other YouTube does. All these ones like Odyssey, Rumble, and Locals, they're not going to ban you off the site. All right, so Corey says, looks like I'm joining. It's a coffee bar here. Low Country Railroad said, just joined Odyssey. Hey, I get tired of setting up new accounts and passwords. I just use the same old password. There you go. Bongino is my favorite. Got all those Toms. Just joined your Odyssey page. Okay, so that's all I got. Let me see. I had one more thing on here, and let me see if I can bring it up. This over here. Bring this thing up, and it is a photo. I think I have it on here. Date modified. Oh, I guess I didn't have it on there. Okay. All right, here's one thing that I wanted to talk about. Good night, Ken. Okay, it's now September. This is how much sunlight you're going to lose every day through September. Where I'm at, it's minus 40. You're going to have 40 minutes less of sunlight. But you up above the line up there between the U.S. and Canada, minus 100 minutes. So you're going to have a lot of darkness in September, and it's going downhill from there. So I don't know what to say about that. Wait until December 21st, when it starts getting a little bit better. Yeah, you're not going to have any problem saying grandfather, but one of these days you may. Ah. Hey, Sidetracks. Good to see you. I want to thank everybody that subscribed to me on Rumble, on Odyssey. I don't know how to do it on Locals. They make it difficult. Where did this come up in here? Okay. But thank you very much. And even on Rumble, it's kind of hard to figure out who is subscribed to you and who is not. My channels. Okay, now I got 67 subscribers. Okay. There we go. 67 subscribers on there. Okay, so thank you very much. But you can see the channel name is Tom Kvichak. But over here, I set it up as Train of Thought. But so I don't know what is going on here. So who knows? See, right there and right there. Oops. Okay, so. And Locals, I don't know how to view profile. I got one follower, no posts. This one's hard to navigate. And even though I did put some posts up, it doesn't seem like they showed up on there. So anyway, I like Odyssey because it syncs everything. Where's the other one? Right here. All right, I got 11 followers now. Thank you very much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Okay, so we're getting up there. So get on Odyssey. So, and send me a note so I can subscribe to you or follow you on there. All you have to do is click on one of the videos on either one of my channels. I got 3 channels up on there. I got Tom's Trains and Things. I got Tom Kvichak, and I got Tom Kvichak exclusive on there. So just send me a chat. And that way I'll be able to click on yours and follow you back. All right. Steeler fan says subscribed. 80 for me. All right. Yeah, so that's normal here. Go to work in the dark, come home in the dark. Or maybe it is climate change. There you go. Yeah, Verdict with Ted Cruz is good also. Interesting map. Okay, John, thanks for stopping in. All right. Hey, Larry Eggering, how you doing? Just got finished with my rant telling everybody to post their stuff on Locals or Odyssey or Rumble while they still got a chance, because everything's going to hell on YouTube. You got to watch what you say on there, so be careful. Jewish Redneck Prepper, you just got a sub from me by the title of your channel alone. There you go. You can stream directly on YouTube. You can put videos on you there directly. And you can also earn stuff on there. Like I got 9.31. I have no idea what it is. It's that crypto stuff. So I don't know what that crypto stuff is. But you can earn stuff by watching videos on there. You could earn, if say like, if you use the invites. See, I got, oh, okay, so I could claim these over here. That's claimable. Some of these are unclaimable. I'm not sure why they're unclaimable, but some of them are claimable, and I'll claim that later. But you could increase your thing right there. Okay, so this is claimable. So claim your. You earn 4 for referring 4 people. Okay, so it went from 931 up to 1331. So there you go. And it says Tom Kvichak has its first follower. All right. Okay, and this one says you have 5 followers on there. So I'm getting up there now. All right. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we got 11 followers on Tom's Trains and Things. And 5 followers on here. And what do we got over here? We got 0 followers on there. That's where I just talk about YouTube on that one. But this one here is, I'm just using this one for my web page. Stuff that I don't put on YouTube, I'm putting on here. That's enough to buy a $5 boxcar. Hey, there you go. All right. I don't know what that crypto crap is. I think you can convert it, but it starts out in crypto. I'm not sure. But if you want to cash it in, I guess you could cash it in on regular cash. Yeah, climate changes with the season. There you go. That is too friggin' complicated for me. I guess if you're in large scale, but for HO or even S scale, it's too much trouble. Yeah. Why no poll? Okay. There's my Patreon link. Okay. How much time do you spend on these social media things in one day? Probably no more than a half an hour on all of them. At the end of the day, I'll just browse through and see what is on there, see if there's anything interesting. And usually I'll go on the TV. If they put that stuff on the TV, on the apps on the TV, if you can get Rumble and Locals and Odyssey on there like you can YouTube, I'll probably watch it on there because I watch YouTube on the TV at night before I go to bed. Hey, Thomas Grassy. So I'll probably be watching more of it if they got apps. Yeah, it'll take a hell of a long time. I loaded up one CSX video yesterday evening, 7 p.m. last night, and it took all night and was finished until after lunch today. Ah, you mean you uploaded it to YouTube and it took that long? You either have a slow connection or YouTube is slowing you down. All right, Norman. We'll see you. Thanks for stopping by. I will have to tell you about the butthole at the show that did not want you filming his stuff. Yeah, there you go. I appreciate it. Send me an email and let me know about him. That guy was a real asshole. All right. Sounds good. I'll do a demonstrator in HO with clear acrylic. Sounds good. Norman, you crack me up. All right. So what about that? Let's go, Brandon, with the red background, telling 74 plus million people that they are extremists and enemies of the country. Let's go, Brandon. Yeah. He's just instigating turmoil. Don't fall for it. Answer him at the polls in November. Give him his answer in November. Vote Republican. That's all I got to say. Have a safe ride to the store, Norman. All right. I wonder what the tickets say about filming. If I knew the small print, I would just ignore him. Oh, what small print? I wish I had more time to watch all that stuff, but I don't. Because if I sit down and start watching it, I end up falling asleep. That's what happens when you get old. So, okay. Waycross, that is why I only been uploading shorts. Now, you know, if you go on your analytics, it tells you the shorts doesn't go out to your viewers, but that's all I've been seeing on my subscription page is shorts this weekend from the people that I subscribe to. So what's going on here, YouTube? You can't make up your mind. If there is nothing on the entry ticket to the train show, I would just ignore a vendor saying to not film. Well, I just walked away from him, said, I'm just trying to advertise you on YouTube. If you don't want the advertisement, then to hell with you. And nobody was buying from him anyway, so that's good. So I wasn't going to make an issue out of it. His stuff wasn't worth filming anyway. Yeah, Corey, I agree. I feel bad for the men and women in the union. Brandon is technically their boss. Yes, he is, and he's treating them like shit. Okay, so I'm going to put on this right here, the train cam. We're going to watch some trains for a little bit while. If you would like to say anything else on there, I want to thank all of you for subscribing on Odyssey and on Rumble. Okay. I got another notification on there. Okay. Just reading it. Yeah, so have I. I mean, usually, like I said, YouTube, stated in the analytics that they didn't notify your subscribers, but now they did. Did you change up the CCV camera? No. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I still have it plugged in and I didn't put it in, but I think it's right there. There you go. I have it up on the bridge. Let me get it down. I'll put it on the track. All right, there we go. The train cam. There you go. All right, there you go. Thank you for stopping in. Yay, train cam. All right. Well, usually at the train show, they welcome you because they want the advertisement. And when I go somewhere that I'm not known, I'll usually ask ahead of time if I could video. And usually they'll say yes. There's only one place that I was told not to or limit it, and that was at Cornerfield. And I didn't understand that. But I do once he told me later on that somebody tried to scam him. So I could understand that. Thank you, Daryl. All right, let me put this up here. Number 45 will back in red, white, and blue, not just red. There you go. Thank you very much, Daryl, for that super chat. Let me put this up here. Thank you very much. Okay, John Linton, just subscribe. Oh, the wrong one. Thank you for doing that. Where's the other one that I was looking at? Okay, sidetracks. I just bought 2 cheap Wi-Fi cameras and connect to their Wi-Fi. Talk to this guy right here, Tom Chalabi. He's got choo-choo vision. They work. It's real easy to set up. That's what's in the center pane right there. It's a snap to set up. Waycross, I load the videos from photos on my iPhone to YouTube. All right. Yeah, there's a boat back here someplace. Next to the water scene. Good night, Jeff. Thanks for stopping in. If I work on my layouts, I can't watch your guys' great live streams. That's what happens. I'll start watching a live stream and try working on the layout, and and I don't get anything done. I never get anything done on the layout. I gotta turn the TV off or to turn the monitor off so I can get some work done. Because it's never going to happen when I watch the live streams. So the center view is the Choo Choo Vision camera. Let me see. Let me see if I get a link up here. Okay. Yeah, there you go, Reggie. You never support any Democrat. Here's the link right here for the Choo Choo Vision store. That's what's in the center pane, the Choo Choo Vision. I have it mounted on the hopper. If you could see one of the other ones coming around, you can see it. I got how I have it sitting inside the hopper. It's coming around up into the back, so you'll be able to see it up in the top left pretty soon. Here it comes. There you go. That's how I have it mounted on there. I just unplugged it. I'm going to have to order the little gizmo so I could get track power. So I don't have to charge it every time. Still at the Labor Day party, just stepped in to say hello and thank you, Tom, for all that you do. Thank you, Daryl, for that amazing super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you for stopping in. And have fun. Thank you for the Odyssey invite. I have been looking for a platform to document my layout. I'm about to start building soon. There you go. Thank you, Chris, for mentioning that. I really appreciate it. I installed one in my Proto 1000 RDC in the first person view. I think it's burned up, so I go off eBay with both create a Wi-Fi signal, but every time I try to connect, it just doesn't both charge. Go to that link. Let me pull this page up here. This one right here, Choo Choo Vision. I put the link up there a little while ago. That's the Choo Choo Vision store where you could purchase that. And it's real easy to set up. I mean, all you do is connect it to your computer and it hooks up to your Wi-Fi instantly. Yeah, cheap China no-name cameras. That's probably why. Tom, tell him What you got? I hope he buys something from you. I hope you ate some barbecue meat, derailed Daryl. There you go. And there's the link. You could copy it from the chat. Weeks ago, I had trouble going live stream because my iPhone 6 and says need 13. Would need 13 going live stream YouTube on my iPhone? I don't know. Did you update your YouTube app on your iPhone? Your iPhone shouldn't have anything to do with it. You have to have so many subscribers on there. I think you could do it directly from your web browser. It's easier from your web browser. But I still think you need 1,000 subscribers to do it on your phone. I'm not sure, but that's probably what is happening. Let me put on some music on here too, to go along with the trains. But it's a pretty good video. A lot better than all the other cameras that I've seen. Yeah, you still need 1,000 subs to live stream for your phone on YouTube. Okay, thank you, JD, for putting that up there. Yeah, I thought so, but I wasn't sure. I'll be right back. I gotta go remind Debbie to take her medicine. All right, I'm back. Debbie said hello. She's taking her medicine now. I think he means he needs the operating system he can't load on his older iPhone. Well, that could be it too, but he still needs 1,000 subscribers to do it. But you could use a streaming service to go live on from your phone. Okay, so Waycross, what iPhone do you have? Is it a really, really old one? If he's not walking his dog, he's taking a nap. We interrupt this broadcast for an important message. I forgot to mention that on Sunday, after we ate breakfast at the Broken Egg Diner, we took a drive into Sebring, and Debbie saw this thing for a garage sale, and I got all these videos right here, train videos, this whole box. For 20 bucks. So that is another haul. a garage sale haul. Or yard sale haul, whatever you want to call it. I forgot to mention that. Okay, back to the trains. There we go. Well, I guess Heath is sleeping. He's not on. It's past his bedtime. So I'm going to let this run for a little bit longer. And then I'm going to put the end screen on. I want to thank you all for stopping by. I want to thank you all for supporting me on YouTube and the other places. I want to see what song we're on here. Broke Down Heart. Okay. I want to thank you for your continued support, your super chats, and all that good stuff. Waycross. iPhone 6 goes 12. So how old is an iPhone 6? I only do Androids. I'm on 21, I think. And they did a big jump from 8 up to the 20s, I think. I went from the Android 5 to 8, and then the next one that I got was 21 or something like that. So... yeah, awesome deal on the DVDs. Yeah, I was surprised. Just received a 3 megapixel lens. All right, good to hear. So how many megapixels is the one that I have here? Is that a 2 megapixel? How much better does a megapixel look? A 6X will do 15. Okay. So this one here's a 2 megapixel. So I'm not sure what megapixel, you know, I know the higher the megapixel the better quality, but going from a 2 to 3, what does that mean? For inquiring minds that want to know. Okay, so it improves the quality for still shots. All right. So it doesn't do much for the videos, or the streams, or very little. Get more resolution. All right. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. All right. Thank you. 50% better. All right. Woohoo. That's good to know. So how much are you going to charge for that one right there? Can I add it? Can I plug it into the unit that I already have to update this camera right here? All right. We can go live iPhone, YouTube. It asks for my number. What, your phone number or what? Or your... what number? All right, Reggie. Thanks for stopping in. Have a wonderful vacation in Panama City. Thank you for stopping by. Well, it asks you for your cell number. Well, I don't know how the iPhone works. So maybe somebody with an iPhone could chime in here. I think we'll get to the point where our human eyes won't be able to tell the difference. My eyes, no matter how bad they are, will always be able to tell the difference. Hey, Dwayne Miller, how you doing? Glad you can make it in here. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good evening. Okay, I'm going to play a couple of Bo the Drifter songs on here. Coming Home Blues, Go On Blues. And then I'm going to call it a night. End this thing up with a couple of good songs on here.
Well, every time I see the sun, the rooster crows for days. And every time I see
Thank you, Tom, for answering the questions. Really appreciate it. And thank you for that camera. There goes the boat.
Hold on, baby, just hold on. I'll be coming home, back where I belong. Hold on, baby, baby, just hold on. Sunday morning meeting time, I hear them church bells ring. Y'all seen them late last night, go out and shake that thing. They went out and shake that thing, oh, hold on.
I just put this link up for the Choo Choo Vision camera again. There you go.
I'll be coming home, back where I belong. Yeah, baby. Hold on, baby. Baby, just hold on. Well, in the shade I waste my days. Tonight I go to town. Well, I'm up stare at them good time gals. They're always going down. Yeah, they're always going down. Oh,
Well, if you're still in here and haven't smashed that like button,
just hold.
go ahead. What are you waiting for? Smash that like button.
I'll be coming home. Yeah. Back where I belong. Oh, baby, won't you hold on? One more time, baby.
Good night, Russ.
Riding through moonlight.
Going to check out Choo Choo Vision. All right, good deal. You'll enjoy it. Good night, Frank. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for posting all those links up there for me. I really appreciate it. And how's that command station working out for you? You haven't said anything about it. I'm waiting to hear something.
Back where I belong with you, baby. Ooh, Lord.
Baby,
just
so long.
Won't you hold on? I said, baby, just hold on.
All right, it's hooked to a test track at the moment. Good to hear. Crank it up and let the locomotives roll.
I'm a rolling stone, bound to roam. Come the morning, or I'll be gone.
They had me unsubscribed again, Tom. I just subbed you on Odyssey. All right, thank you very much.
Wanna hear that train? There she comes.
All right, good night.
Won't you get on?
All righty, thank you very much, Chris, for that super chat. Really appreciate it. All righty. Let's put this thing up here. Thank you very much, Chris. I really appreciate that. That'll help me out at the train shows. That'll help me get to the villages next week. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, after this song right here, I'm going to hit the end screen.
Falling leaves like the breeze.
All right, John Benicki, thank you for stopping in. See you next week. Let's crank this up a little bit.
Take a sip, I'ma pack my grip. One more trip, and I'ma move on.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to compete with the golf carts at the drive-throughs. They have their own tunnels underneath the streets. Hey, good night, Joseph. Have a great evening. Thanks for stopping by.
All the jazz.
Hey, Trackside Mike, thanks for stopping in. We're getting ready to shut this thing down. I got the Choo Choo Vision Cam on right now.
Don't look twice, go on.
You can see me waving there. After this song, I'm going to put the end screen up and we're going to say good night, all. All right, there you go. That's a good way to do it. Check the replay. There you go. We got another one coming around. Okay.
I go straight.
There you go.
Gassing up the tank, cranking up the radio, playing old Hank. It ain't that long till I'm back at the farm. I'm pulling up the truck down at the dock.
How many boosters will I need with a DCC EX?
It's a Saturday joyride.
How many locomotives do you plan on running? Is the big question. All right, good night, Sal. Thanks for stopping by. See you again next week. So 100-foot layout, is that 100-foot total track or 100-foot? How many tracks do you have on there? And how many locomotives do you plan on running at one time? And what scale are you? I'll have to shrink them down a little bit. Yeah, I'll have to get mini prints to give me smaller hands, huh?
We all get to dance and I get to chancing, kissing that country girl, romancing, a whole lot of love, bumping out of the bar. Yeah, we're on a bar.
All right, Ken.
We're feeling fine.
Thanks for stopping by.
Whiskey, a big blue sky, we're going up, we're coming down. Here's the feeling, all right, it's a hell of a time. We're on the road, we're killing time in our own honky-tonk.
Okay, here comes the end screen.
Engineer, where are you headed? Carry me back to Tennessee. Oh, I got a little girl who's been waiting. Promised that she'd marry me.
All right.
Mr. Can we leave this seat? I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my fare. Gotta get this train down to the station. My little girl waiting for me. Well, the night is dark and Lord, it's cloudy. I've been traveling that lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Want that low train to carry me back.
Good night, Chris. See you next week.
Well, they left Columbus around 7. Oh, Lord, they hit Louisville about 9. And poor boy's heart started overheating, sending all of his love on down. For the night is dark and Lord is quiet. I've been traveling this lonesome road. My one true love waiting there to see. Oh, that long old train back. Train, 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 won't you carry me home?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good night, all. We'll see you again next week. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.